it's interesting. What I'm trying to say that when we women get into appointment, we are at some points at a lower point right now. When we start speaking, people that like money will hear us and say there's something good there. Okay? There's motivation for them when we will speak loud or even not loud and we'll say our mind, it will be even better. Because one thing, no one expect you to triumph. No one expect her to be smart enough, know enough, do enough. So then I say, one moment, what did you say? What? That's how, and I see it every time. So don't be afraid, read a lot, ask a lot, ask the right questions, and all the time think about one thing. Bottom line, what's going to be for my B2C, I say, what's going to be for the audience? What am I giving? Am I giving?
Listen, her story, I think it's better to portray as she is. Yeah?
I'll be happy. You're going to come to Israel.
Yeah.
By the way, you are all invited to Israel. We have a lot of startup meetings every day, and we have a lot of connections. And it's a startup nation, not by... yesterday I've heard that Israel had a prize as a startup nation.
Orle?
Yes.
I need one brief biography on you to develop
you have not brief. I'm going to give you a long one in the mail.
No, I need that because I need to develop the script.
Right now, you mean?
No, not right now.
I'm 46 years old. It's going to be long.
It's okay. But you are successful.
In next session, in 149, I'm going to tell you the real story. I haven't told it till today. I was afraid. You have a session as well, yes?
Yeah.
What room is it?
It's 11.
11. And you're talking about?
I'm talking about how to make a film in 48 hours.
Again, we want to hear it because it's important.
A quickie, how to make a film in 48 hours.
Okay. I'm going to watch it later on.
Yeah, you watch it.
And you watch it and then you have my biography because it's almost there.
No, I need to sit with you.
I will sit with you, I will sleep with you, we'll do everything. Everything is cool. Look at you. You are, post yourself at the side. You see that? Why did you do that? You afraid of us?
No, just listening. I love the space. I just love to watch you all.
Okay. We'll take it as it is. We'll take it as it is. Any questions?
Yeah. So now, anybody has any opinion, any question regarding the topic we're going on, please.
All right, so I have a question regarding what are the main challenges that you have currently in your business? And I mean, if you want to talk about them, I can totally understand from a business perspective that you might not want to talk about them. But if you could choose a few smaller ones, maybe one or two, and tell me about how you've addressed them.
The main concern that I have in mind, like I said, it's an unorganized sector. Any of you take a walk down in an Indian meat market, you would understand what I'm talking about. There are butchers, there's one bucket of water, 20, 30 chickens get dipped in the same water. There's no gloves, there are no hairnets, there's no concept anywhere of hygiene at all. And the worst is people, biggest challenge is to say that, please question, don't take it from me, but please question from where you're getting the food on your plate. From where is the meat coming from? Yes, please.
I have a question to Orly. Okay?
Yeah, of course.
How a good advice to somebody who wants his small business in his country to become universal, bigger? What are the steps that you have to take?
You need, first of all, to decide what you want to be when you'll be old. Really, truly. How, you need to see it. You need to see what it's going to do, how big will it be, what will it bring. Second, come to that kind of appointments. Find a lot of women. The worst thing to do is to find too much people, because sometimes you lose it. You need to be focused you need to be nice to everyone, but you need to be focused with the people that can do so much in order to help you. And just write down or find a way to do so. And don't be afraid to give a call, to send an email, to do a WhatsApp, to go on Facebook of the most important man on earth or lady on earth that you think that can help you, because I know that you have a very meaningful and a very, very interesting way of seeing life and doing things. Just do it. The most problematic things is the marketing. You don't need to market anything. If you are doing something that is good for the world, or if you have audience that want it, you don't need to market it. You need to explain them very shortly how good is it for them. That's all you have to do. But what I've learned, that you need to write it. It will be a long story, and then you need to have it in 5 sentences, and then you need to have it in 3 sentences, and then you need to have it in 2, and then you need to have what you are doing in 3 words. When someone asks me, what do you do? And I say, you need to decide what you're doing and have it basically in 3 words. Make it and don't make it as a target. If you have a target, you forget all the rest. Make it as a way of life. Okay? Because if it's a target, you're in problem. 10 years from today, you'll be successful there, and then you will have to start back with your children, back with your husband. You find yourself alone. You find yourself miserable. Don't do so. Have it as a way of life, and don't be afraid. My father told me, don't be afraid. My mother and father, we're going to talk about it, I'm sorry, didn't teach me anything about money. I thought money is something really not nice. You know, you don't need to you do money together with your husband. You don't need a lot of money and all this shit, okay? But they taught me something very, very important. Don't be afraid. You could give me more, mommy, if you would not be afraid of money by yourself. We are going to talk about it later. If you have any questions, because I think we're going to close the session because I need to be in another session. So, yes.
Is your mom going to be in the panel next session?
I'm gonna add her. You need to hear her. Very easy. She gives me money, and the. I must tell you so many things about my mother, but we need to change room. But I will say one thing for people who can't do so. Security is something that doesn't concern anything but ourselves. Okay? It doesn't concern money. I had a lot of money, and I had nothing in one day. Via trials and so on, I woke up in the morning, I had nothing to eat. And I was one of the wealthiest ladies in Israel a day before. She told me, don't be afraid, because everyone told me, go have a small apartment. You cannot do anything and you don't have money, ta, 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 ta. And she told me, I don't want to hear, I don't want to listen. But you do what you do. I'm here, I'm at your back. Whatever you need, I'm at your back. At the funeral, my brother was standing still. And I knew that when I'm tired, I can lean back. He will be there, and then I can stand back. These are things that you need to give to your daughters, women you are meeting with, people. I work a lot with children. I don't have children, but I have a lot of children, which I have a lot of things to tell them. And that's what we're going to do in the next session. Thank you very, very, very much. This is the first time I'm telling these things, and I'm very excited about it.
Thank you so much, all our speaker and panelists, and on the lovely audience we have. Thank you so much.
Are you coming with us to the next one? It's room number 13. You can have pee and come.
Okay.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you.
They said they were just 5 minutes, so I said, okay, let me see how I can calculate.